Alabama is never afraid to play good teams in season openers, and they're doing it again, this time against Wisconsin. The problem is, nobody knows who they're going to play at quarterback. David Cornwell, a lot of people thought he might be the favorite. He seems to have fallen out of favor. Jacob Coker, the hyped Florida State transfer, still has not won the job outright. No team in the country will be more closely watched in week one to see how they do on offense than Lane Kiffin's unit at Alabama. Auburn quarterback Jeremy Johnson is somewhat of a known commodity. He played a little bit early last season, started game one, but the hype surrounding him has gotten maybe a little bit too big. And he goes in week one against a Louisville defense that was one of the best in the country last season. Yes, the Cardinals lost some starters, but they will still be very stout on that side of the ball, and Jeremy Johnson will not have a free ride in the season opener. Georgia draws Louisiana Monroe in week one, a program that is no stranger to beating power conference teams. They've done it recently against the likes of Wake Forest, against Arkansas, even Alabama several years back, so they will go into Georgia with confidence. But Nick Chubb, the spectacular sophomore running back, will make his first push at the Heisman Trophy. Expect him to put up huge numbers in week one. Well, this has been a difficult offseason for LSU. A lot of player arrests, a lot of dissension at quarterback. Not really sure whether Brandon Harris or Anthony Jennings is going to be the starter. I think they just want to get on the field and pound somebody, and that's exactly what they're going to do against McNeese State. A couple things to look for from Ole Miss playing Tennessee Martin. First, Laquan Treadwell, the spectacular wide receiver who of course suffered that gruesome injury last year against Auburn. He will be back on the field. And also, who does Ole Miss play at quarterback? Another competition that has come down to the final week. Chad Kelly, the Clemson transfer who had to rehabilitate his image at junior college, appears to be the frontrunner. Few programs have gone into this season with more momentum than Arkansas, coming off that big Texas Bowl victory over the Longhorns. Brett Bielema's team continues to work at finding their identity. They ground it and pound it. It'll be interesting to get a look at Arkansas without running back Jonathan Williams, who suffered a season-ending injury a couple weeks ago. A lot of talk in the offseason about who's the better conference, the SEC or the Pac-12. There's only one game between the two conferences during this regular season. Texas A&M, unranked, is actually going to be a betting favorite over Arizona State. This is a really intriguing matchup between two programs that usually boast high-powered offenses. The difference could be Arizona State's defense, which returns 9 starters.